Note to learner: this video provides content that will be hosted on the Ginnie Mae LMS in the near future. In this video, you will not be able to interact with screen content to include selecting pop-ups, launching resource hyperlinks, and answering knowledge check questions. Nonetheless, you will be presented with all of the content presented in the interactive e-learning training. Though the audio narration may request that you select items or buttons on the screen, please pause the video to read the content and then select play to continue with the video. When the video advances to a knowledge check, please pause the video and try to answer the question in your head. Select play to see the correct answer or answers to the question. Welcome to Using SFPDM. The purpose of this training is to present new issuers and new employees with a fundamental understanding of the new pool process associated with the Single-Family Pool Delivery Module SFPDM application. Select Objectives to learn what you will be able to do by the end of this module. Select Next to continue when you are ready. In this section of the training, you will learn how to add a new pool. There is an option to enter pool data manually or to import pool loan data. First, we will demonstrate how to use the Import Pool Data feature. Then you will have a chance to try it. We will guide you to perform the steps to add a pool by entering pool data manually. Please note, HUD Form 11705 provides the fields for the pool data. Select Next to continue. Let's explore how to import a pool. 1. Select the SFPDM Pools and Loans tab in My Ginnie Mae. 2. Select the Add a Pool button in the header section. 3. Select the Browse button under Import Pool Data File to locate a file containing pool loan data to import. 4. Select a compatible file. 5. Select Open. 6. If desired, select either or both checkboxes. Validate against Ginnie Mae business rules during import checkbox. This option is to run the validation process during file import. Override prior file submissions checkbox. This option will override all existing data previously entered for this pool ID, including pre-approvals. 7. Select Upload. Select Next to continue. Now let's look at how you manually add a pool. Select Add a Pool to start this Try It. When you have completed the Try It, select Next to continue. 1. Select Add a Pool in the header section. 2. Select the Enter Manually button. A new pool screen displays. This screen is an electronic version of the information for the HUD 11705 form. Note: all fields with an asterisk indicator are required and must be completed before the pool can be saved. In the remainder of this activity, some values will be added for you. However, in the SFPDM system, you will need to enter the information yourself. 3. Enter DF5858 in the Pool Identifier field. 4. Select 2022-08-01 from the Issue Date drop-down menu. Select Fixed Rate from the Amortization Type drop-down menu. 6. Select Ginnie Mae 2 from the Class Type drop-down menu. 7. Select Multiple Issuer from the Structure Type drop-down menu. Note: if you choose the Ginnie Mae 1 MBS class type, you will only have the Single Family option in the drop-down menu for Structure Type. If you choose the Ginnie Mae 2 class type, your options are Multiple Issuer and Single Issuer. 8. Select Single Family SF from the Suffix Identifier drop-down menu. Depending on the class type and structure type you choose, different options are available for selection from the Suffix Identifier drop-down menu. The header info is now complete. The Parties Involved block in this pool is the next section to complete. The Issuer Party Role Identifier populates from your Issuer Login ID. 1. Select 000650 from the Party Role Identifier drop-down menu under the Document Custodian. Notice that U.S. Bank National Association displays automatically as the company name. 2. Select the party role identifier in the Servicer drop-down menu if applicable. In our example, it is not applicable. 3. Select either the Yes or No option in the Transferee New Issuer section. We will leave it on the No option, meaning the pool will not be transferred. You would select the Yes option if the pool is to be transferred to a new buyer. The next section of the form is General Info. This section includes the following blocks of data: submission certification, current principal balance amount, current loan count, pooling method type, dates for trade book entry and maturity date, as well as pool maturity period type and count, pool EIN, and government bond financing. Let's complete the fields in the General Info section, starting with the Submission Certification Info block. 1. Enter 3.000 in the Security Issue Date Rate % field. 2. Select 2022-08-05 from the Tradebook Entry Date calendar icon. Note, the Security Tradebook Entry Date must be a business day greater than the current date and within the same month of the pool issue date. 3. Select 2052-07-20 from the Maturity Date calendar icon. For Ginnie Mae 2 pools, the day must be the 20th of the month. Notice that the certificate initial payment date automatically displays. Note, a regenerate link displays when a pool is imported with invalid certification initial payment date. Upon selecting the link, the date is corrected and the link is hidden. The link is not available during manual creation. 4. The period type is month in the pool maturity block. 5. Enter 360 for the period count. The next block is Pool EIN. 6. The Pool Employee Identification Number block is not applicable in our example. However, you should note that the Pool EIN field does not apply to loan packages. Next is the Government Bond Financing Program block. 7. Select Yes or No for the Government Bond Financing Program indicator. In this example, we will leave the default option No selected. The next section of the form is the Master Agreements ACH info. There are 2 blocks of field data to select: ACH Principal and Interest and ACH Taxes and Insurance. 8. Select the magnifying glass icon to identify the ABA Routing and Transit ID in the dialog box. 9. Select the Select button on 111017979. The bank account identifier field automatically populates. 10. Select the magnifying glass icon to identify the ABA Taxes and Insurance in the dialog box. 11. Select the Select button on 111017979. The bank account identifier field automatically populates. Turn your attention to the Certification and Agreement Form 11711B block. 12. Select either the True or False option under the Pool Document Required indicator. In this example, we will leave the default option False selected. Note, if you change the option to True, the Pool Document Submission indicator displays with another True or False option, and the Document Form Publisher Number Identifier field displays. Select the form from the drop-down list. Let's move on to subscriber info. Note, prior to adding subscriber accounts on the pool details screen, you must add a subscriber record on the SFPDM Maintenance tab. Let's complete the required fields in the subscriber info block for our new pool, Form 11705. Notice the bank account purpose type defaults to settlement. 1. Enter $399,370.51 in the original subscription amount field. Note, when creating a pool manually, enter an initial minimal value of $1,000 in the original subscription amount field. Once all the loans are added to the pool, return to Pool Details to update the value accordingly. Original subscription amount is a required field on Pool Details, but the amount is not finalized until all the loans are entered. 2. Enter 123456789 in the ABA Routing and Transit ID field. 3. Enter T-Bank in the Institution Telegraphic Abbreviation field. 4. Enter Test FRB Bank in the Bank Account Delivery Description field. 5. Enter Test ACH in the Investor ACH Receiver Subaccount Name field. Notice there is an Add button at the bottom of the form. Use this button to add another subscriber account if applicable. 6. Select the Save button at the top of the screen in the blue banner. Note, you must add at least one loan to the pool you just created. Now, check your understanding. The Loans screen provides a listing of the loan or loans associated with a pool. If no loan is associated with a pool, you can add a loan. HUD Form 11706 provides the fields for loan data. Next, you will have a chance to try it. Select Add Loan Data to start this Try It. When you have completed the Try It, select Next to continue. 1. Select a Pool ID link to access the Pool Details screen. 2. Select Loans. 3. Select Add a Loan. 4. Select the Enter Manually button. Let's complete the required fields in the General section. The Loan section is divided into subsections as follows: Current Terms, Identifiers, Other Information, and Premiums and Guarantee. Let's complete the fields in the Current Terms section. 1. Enter the current interest rate %. 2. Enter $1,796.16 in the P&I payment amount field. 3. Select the LPI due date. We'll select July 1, 2022 on the calendar for this example. 4. Enter $399,370.51 in the UPB amount field. 5. Select Yes or No for the mortgage modification indicator. In our example, we will leave it on the default No option. 6. Select Yes or No for the MOM of record indicator. In our example, we will leave it on the default No option. Let's move on to the Identifier section. Note, you cannot see the Unique Loan Identifier ULID field when you are adding a loan. It is a non-editable field that originates from GinneyNet. The ULID field displays after the pool is initially certified. 1. Enter the pool issuer loan identifier. We will leave the MERS-MIN identifier blank. 2. Enter the agency case identifier. Now we'll enter information in the Other Information section. 1. Select FHA from the mortgage type from the drop-down menu. 2. Select FHA Single Family from the Mortgage Program Type drop-down menu. 3. Select Broker from the Originator Type drop-down menu. 4. Choose True or False under Buy Down Funding indicator. In our example, we will leave it on the False option. 5. Select Purchase from the Loan Purpose Type drop-down menu. Now let's move on to the Premiums and Guarantee section. 1. Enter $2,300 in the annual premium amount. 2. Enter 0 in the annual premium % field. 3. Enter $2,500 for the upfront premium amount. 4. Enter 0 for the upfront premium %. Let's now complete the required fields in the Property block. The Property section is divided into subsections as follows: Down payment info, Appraised value, Property address, and Other information. Note, you can see the Clear Form option in the Google Chrome browser only. It is a browser functionality and can be seen in various fields. After selecting Clear Form, it should clear out all the fields. We will not enter anything for the Down Payment Info section or the Appraised Value section. Let's move on to the Property Address block. 1. Enter 245 Greenwich in the address line. 2. Enter Parsippany for the city name. 3. Select New Jersey for the state code. 4. Enter 07504 for the postal code. Next, we will fill out the Other Information section. 1. Select 2 units from the Financed Unit Count drop-down menu. 2. Enter 15.00 for the LTV ratio percent. 3. Select Manufactured from the Construction Method Type drop-down menu. 4. Enter 15.00 in the Total Debit to Income Expense Ratio field. 5. Enter 20.00 for the Combined LTV ratio percent. For now, we can leave Property Purchase Amount blank. Let's move on to the Borrower Info block. The Borrower Info section is divided into two subsections as follows: primary and secondary. Note, although first-time homebuyer indicator is available for all borrowers, only the primary borrower's indicator is required. In the primary section, 1. Enter Smith for the last name. 2. Enter Mary for the first name. We can leave middle and suffix type blank. 3. Enter 700 for the credit score value. 4. Enter the Social Security number. 5. Select Yes for the borrower first-time homebuyer indicator. The last section is closing, and it is not divided into any subsections. 1. Select 2052-08-01 from the maturity date calendar icon. 2. Enter 360 in the period count field. 3. The period type will be month. 4. Enter $399,370.51 in the note amount field. 5. Select July 1, 2022 from the note date calendar icon. 6. Select August 1, 2022 from the scheduled first payment date calendar icon. 7. Select the Save button. Now that we've completed and saved the data fields for the pool, the next step is to validate the pool loan draw data against a list of Ginnie Mae business rules. If issues with the data are found, SFPDM will display the associated errors and warnings at the top of the respective screen upon which the error originates. You will also receive an email notification in SFPDM. Select Validate to start this Try It. When you have completed the Try It, select Next to continue. 1. Select the pool. 2. Select Validate. Once a pool has passed the business rules, authorized signers can submit one or multiple pools for attestation and initial certification in the SFPDM application. Select Submit a Pool to start the demonstration. Follow along as we demonstrate the steps. When you have completed the demonstration, select Next to continue. 1. Select the Pool ID checkbox to access the pool details screen. 2. Select the Validate button. 3. Select the Submit button. When you select the Submit button, the Business Rules engine will also run validation in SFPDM. 4. Select the OK button. 5. Select the message icon in the upper right corner. Find the message that pertains to the pool you sent for validation. 6. Select the pool ID number on the notification message. The pool details screen displays, and the status of the pool will change to Submitted for Initial Certification. Note, at this stage, the authorized signer is required to attest to viewing the HUD forms and submit the pool to the document custodian. This activity occurs in GinnieNet. While in SFPDM, the pool remains in Submitted to Initial Certification status. Any authorized signer under the issuer organization with access to the pool may attest to any of the pool's pending attestation in GinnieNet. The pool will not be available to the document custodian for initial certification until the attestation is complete. 7. Navigate to GinnieNet under Other Applications. Scroll to the bottom of the Forms table and select Close. 8. Select Issuer Number 6011. 9. Select Host Communications, SFPDM Pools Attestation. If there are pools to attest, a table will appear displaying Pool ID, Issue Date, Settlement Date, GinnieNet HUD 11705 forms, and GinnieNet HUD 11706 forms. From here, you will be able to select one or more pools by selecting the checkbox or checkboxes or using the Select All Pools button to select all pools. Selecting the View Selected button will allow you to view the combined HUD 11705 and HUD 11706 forms. Once you have selected the pool or pools, you can proceed by selecting the Proceed to Confirm Attestation button. To submit a pool for final certification, the pool must have been initially certified. The pool must not have been transferred prior to final certification, except for an immediate issuance transfer transaction, where the pool is transferred immediately after the pool is issued. To submit a pool for final certification, the original pool record must be initiated in SFPDM by the issuer with a status of Issued, Transferred, before you can view or edit loan data. Once the issuer views or edits the pool or pools, it can be transmitted to the custodian for final certification. Select Submit a Pool to start the demonstration. Follow along as we demonstrate the steps. When you have completed the demonstration, select Next to continue. 1. Select the SFPDM Pools and Loans tab. 2. Select the Issued Transferred icon and search for the pool you submitted in the initial certification. Select the pool ID to access the Pool Details screen. 4. On the Pool Details screen, select the Initiate Final Certification button if no changes are required. If you need to make changes, replace the loan. The pool will be placed in a Final Certification draft status. Note, you can only change document custodian information at the pool level and correct any errors in the address section at the loan level. 5. Select the Validate button. 6. When the success message displays, select the OK button to close the message and continue. 7. Select the message icon in the upper right corner. 8. Find the message that pertains to the pool you sent for validation. The Final Certification Business Rules Validation message displays. Now, check your understanding. You can generate and print forms and reports from the following screens: Pools and Loans, Pool Details, Loans, and Loan Details. Select Next to continue. To generate a form report from the SFPDM Pools and Loans screen, 1. Select the ellipsis under the Actions column. 2. Select the Docs button. 3. Select the desired report. A PDF file of the document that was selected will be generated. You can view, save, and print the document. Select Next to continue. There are 3 ways to export pool and loan details from the SFPDM Pools and Loans screen. Select Export Pool/Loan Data to start the demonstration. When you have completed the demonstration, select Next to continue. Exporting multiple pools. 1. Select SFPDM Pools and Loans. 2. Select the checkbox on the rows of pools to be exported. 3. Select the Export Pool or Pools button. SFPDM will display the success confirmation pop-up and export a zip file to the bottom of the browser window. The pool and loan data will be exported in a text file, TXT format, to the default browser download directory. Exporting a single pool. 1. Select the ellipsis under the Actions column at the end of the row to display the available options. 2. Select the Export button. SFPDM will display the success confirmation pop-up and export a zip file to the bottom of the browser window. 3. Select the downloaded XML zip file to display or save the exported file. Export via pool or loan details. Pool and loan information can also be exported using the Pool header menu options in the Pool Details screen. 1. Select a pool number to open the Pool Details screen. 2. Select the Export Pool button in the blue banner. A pop-up displays stating, Your request to export the pool has been successfully submitted and is being processed. The file will be available for download upon completion. Now, check your understanding. The goal of this training was to provide new issuers and new employees with a fundamental understanding of the new pool process associated with the SFPDM application. You learned how to navigate through SFPDM to perform important tasks. These tasks included adding pools and loans, entering pool and loan data by populating forms 11705 and 11706 within SFPDM, applying business rules validation, and submitting a pool. You also learned how to request or cancel pre-approval, generate forms and reports, and export data. Select objectives for a review. You may use the exit button to leave this presentation at this time.